Hello, and welcome to this Tuesday, June 9th, 7 o'clock version of Peek into Pink with me, Jen Albertini, Executive Senior Sales Director with Mary Kay. So I'd love for you to take a moment and say hi. Let me see you saying hi to let me know you're there. And also, please comment with who is your beauty consultant. I want to see her name. I want to give her a shout out. So tell me your name and who your beauty consultant's name is. If you are joining me via Facebook, I should see your posts immediately. If you are joining me through the YouTube link, I may not see your posts right away, which is okay. This is what I want to tell you. You will automatically be entered to win just for watching this video, whether you're watching it live, just for letting your beauty consultant know that you watched this video. Okay, so jumping on, please tell me who you are and who your beauty consultant is. Say hi, let me know you're here. I see the number climbing. I know a few of you are watching. So let me just check here. I like to check out on Facebook to see that it's all coming through nice and clear. So who's going to say hi? Let me know you are watching. Hello. Tell me you're here. Hi, Tracy Z. Hey, girl. All right, who else is going to join us live? See the count climbing, so I know more of you are on. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So continue just to stop in and say hi and comment with your beauty consultant's name, please. So as I mentioned, my name is Jen Albertini. I'm an Executive Senior Sales Director with Mary Kay, and I am coming to you live tonight from Cranberry Township, about 20 miles north of Pittsburgh. And I'm really honored that you're willing to give me a little bit of your time. I have decided that sporadically throughout the summer, I'm going to pop on and bring you a different version of some facts and information about Mary Kay Cosmetics, the business. Your beauty consultant hopefully is doing a great job of connecting you with the resources we have available to learn more about the products. So you can learn about products through our group. If you're watching through our group, the MK Gathering Place 2020, that I've partnered up with my Mary Kay daughter, Alyssa Dutka, who I saw just happened to jump on. Hey, Darlene. But also, you can also partner up with your beauty consultant privately or through other streaming services that we do sporadically throughout the month, and we will continue throughout the summer. So once we're able to meet face-to-face, or if that's the level of comfort that you have where you are right now, your beauty consultant would love to meet with you. But in the meantime, I'm going to use this platform to bring you some information, like I call it, a peek into pink. So just that little bit of kind of pulling the curtains aside and looking in just to see a little bit more about this business opportunity. And what I thought relevant to bring to you tonight on this really important time in the world is teaching you about the responsibility, the personal responsibility I take with my Mary Kay business, and the responsibility of your beauty consultant, and ways that you can think about possibly being a part of what we do as Mary Kay independent beauty consultants. So I want you to take a journey back with me to May of 2001. And that is when Mary Kay Cosmetics came into my life. I was introduced to the products. I instantly fell in love with the products. And some of you are like, yes, I've been there, done that. And that beauty consultant left me with information. And she said, I think you would be great at doing what I do. And I said, no way, no how, no thank you, thinking that I knew enough to make a decision. Well, what I realized was I hadn't taken personal responsibility to gather enough information to make an educated decision, because I didn't know that beauty consultants ordered products at 50% off the retail price. Yes, that is correct. An active beauty consultant, when she places an order, will get her products at a 50% discount. So whether it's products for her to use herself, for her to gift, for her to sell, for her to donate, whatever she decides to do, chances are Saving 50%, quite honestly, is the same as making money, right? But I didn't know that. I didn't take the responsibility to ask enough questions. I also didn't take the responsibility to learn that you could earn prizes, you could earn trips, you could even earn free cars from this company. I quickly said no because, quite honestly, I probably was afraid. I probably had limiting beliefs that I wasn't quite confident enough yet to take responsibility to earn and change. But then a couple magical things happened. So back in May of 2001, when I tried the products, I had 4 kids. I had 2 little boys in diapers and 2 kids in grade school. And at that point, I took my responsibility of being a mom and a wife and a neighbor and a sister and a best friend and a community member. I took all of those responsibilities very seriously. And I just didn't simply see how being a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant was going to fit into my timetable. But this is what I figured out. Somebody gave me a beautiful analogy, and she said, pretend like your life is an English muffin. All those nooks and crannies are all of your responsibilities, right? Room mom and running kids to sporting events and maybe working another job and commitments with your church and commitments with your community and date night with your husband. All of those things are the nooks and crannies. And all you do is take a little pat of butter and put it on top of a hot English muffin. And what's going to happen is that butter is just going to melt in. So once I realized that my responsibility as a beauty consultant was simply going to be to share about the products I already loved, I could tell my mom and my neighbor and my best friend and my sister about the amazing hand cream that made a difference and the amazing eye cream that made a difference and the amazing satin lip product that made a difference, just to name a few. I could take responsibility for that. And whenever my mind opened up, I decided to say yes to this Mary Kay business opportunity. And I still didn't know at that point that hidden in my starter kit within my first year would be a free car, a promotion to sales director, which came with a much higher financial blessing, and also another baby. My 5th baby came along about 1.5 years, 2 years after I became a sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. So as a mom of 5, that English muffin was getting even more and more nooks and crannies. Would you agree that that is possible, right? So I want you to comment here, and I want you to tell me what kind of nooks and crannies fill your days. Comment below and tell me what kind of nooks and crannies fill your days. What are your responsibilities with your life? What do you have to do in your life that you would say is this English muffin all these nooks and crannies? What would you say fill your days? Comment below. Remember, the more you comment, the more you have chances to win. Okay? All right. So we're going to let that kind of sit there. And while we do, I'm going to start to explain to you a little bit more about some responsibilities with Mary Kay. Okay? So like I mentioned before, I took the responsibility to learn a little bit more and ask some questions and figure out about becoming a beauty consultant for myself. So that became my responsibility. And each rung of the ladder and each success, each win, each goal, and even each missed goal has led me to define my responsibilities as a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. And see, the thing with Mary Kay is you're always in business for yourself, but you're never in business by yourself. You get to partner with other women who are going to lift you and love you and breathe life into you and into your business with training and product knowledge and prizes and contests and ways that she's done it. Because guess what? This business has been around since 1963. Someone has had success that can bring you to that level of success as well. Okay? So the next thing that happened, of course, is I decided that I was going to continue to promote myself with Mary Kay, but I had to get to be a little bit more familiar with the products and the company. So this is what I want to tell you about our company corporate responsibility. You see, in 1963, when Mary Kay started this company, she based it on the Golden Rule philosophy. And the golden rule, for those of you that don't know or may have forgotten as adults, is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So just imagine, if you will, in 2020, May of 2020, 19 years after I became an independent beauty consultant, imagine the impact even today of living life with the golden rule, taking the responsibility to do unto others as I would have them do unto me. Imagine the life we would live in if more people were responsible for that statement. And dare I say that in many households, single parent households, even dual parent households, the mom, the woman, holds a lot of weight with designing the umbrella with which guards the family. So I do take it as a personal responsibility to instill in my children that they're going to make mistakes, but if they operate with their decisions based on the golden rule, those mistakes will be possibly less and will possibly be easier to navigate through, around, under, and over. So the golden rule philosophy has been important to Mary Kay Cosmetics, our responsibility, since the start of this company in 1963. Another responsibility we take very seriously is the go give responsibility. The responsibility that if my sister consultant is taking care of a customer, I don't get in the way. We protect each other's customers. We support each other's customers. If someone tells me that she loves Mary Kay hand cream, I ask her, well, where do you get your Mary Kay hand cream? And when she says the name of another independent beauty consultant, I will say, I am so glad you have found a consultant who can fill your needs, your product needs. I don't try to say, come be with me, come shop in my store. We protect each other with a go give philosophy. That is the responsibility of the beauty consultant. Another responsibility of the beauty consultant with the go give is living up to our word. You see, Mary Kay gives us the option to carry inventory or to be able to place product orders and get our products delivered quickly so that we don't have people sitting around waiting for products. You know, sometimes your order may be from another company or off of TV and it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Heck, I sometimes forget what I ordered, right? Did you see that meme that went around that said, if a llama shows up tomorrow, I'm not going to question it? Because so many of us have been taking advantage of online shopping. Well, guess what? Mary Kay we're ahead of the curve. We've had online shopping for years. But again, with the go give philosophy, it is important with our integrity to take responsibility, to take the products off of our shelf of inventory or place those orders quickly. And we take that responsibility very seriously. And we would train future independent sales directors how to take that seriously as well. Another responsibility of the Mary Kay sales force is perpetuating our mission of enriching women's lives. And again, there are some men in Mary Kay, and there are men who are customers. But our status quo, our inside the bell curve level of normal is we work woman to woman, heart to heart, knee to knee, toe to toe, even over the Zoom. We like to tell you that, again, a lot of times the woman controls the spending pulse of the family. And the woman being able to bring in extra income through a Mary Kay business opportunity, save money on the products that her family is using through the Mary Kay business opportunity, or supporting another beauty consultant. Truly, we take responsibility to enrich women's lives. And guess what? What you give out comes back. And I will tell you, of 19 years, that my life has personally been enriched because of keeping that mission in place. So another thing that we talk about with responsibility has to do with the corporate structure of responsibility. And we have a program that we call Pink Doing Green. I'm going to read you some stats about Pink Doing Green. Are you ready? So some of our initiatives with Pink Doing Green, some of our responsibilities are, we have planted 1 million trees in the United States, partnering with the Arbor Day Foundation. We have a worldwide recycling program. We have sustainable product packaging like refillable compacts. I want you to comment below if you have ever tried or seen a Mary Kay refillable compact. Have you seen a refillable compact? Let me know if you have ever seen a refillable compact from Mary Kay Cosmetics. Well, I'm going to show you what that means. That means that the beautiful enameled outside of this limited edition compact, the inside is a magnet, 2 magnets by chance. And the product that is in a recyclable container opens up, and the container is metal. So it goes into that magnet. So do you know what that means? That means that the sustainable product packaging allows you to fill the compact and recycle the container, and you don't have to continuously be buying new compacts. When the product is gone, you simply pop it out when it's empty, and you're back to your beautiful refillable compact. Sustainable product packaging is a huge, huge personal responsibility with Mary Kay Corporate. We also have a zero landfill manufacturing company, a brand new manufacturing facility that's based right outside Dallas, Texas. We also have 100% biodegradable packaging material. So let me show you what that looks like. So when our products come in a box, whether they're delivered through our customer delivery service or delivered from the manufacturing company plant directly to the beauty consultant, we have what you might look at as packing peanuts, okay? And you've all seen a version of this, right? But what you don't understand is ours are actually cornstarch. They're dissolvable. So I can squeeze it down to be that tiny. I also can take a bottle of water and put the peanut inside. You see the little peanut floating in there, right? And we can wet it and use water. And guess what? The peanut dissolves. It's gone. It is gone. It is safe that if your baby would ingest, that if a dog or cat would ingest, it's not harmful because they are 100% biodegradable. So we aren't throwing away those styrofoam peanuts. We're throwing away cornstarch peanuts. Isn't that fun? Okay. So we also have our headquarters and our manufacturing plant both work off of 100% renewable energy. So we are very earth conscious, very globally conscious. We take responsibility to make a difference in our communities, in our country, and in the world in over 35 markets. Another responsibility that Mary Kay takes very, very seriously is our very own Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation. The Mary Kay Foundation was founded by Mary Kay and has been perpetuated and sustained by her grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and I believe soon to be a great-great-grandchild. So what's amazing about that is that because of the trust and the way Mary Kay, of course, dispersed her income and her finances to her family, the family is able to run the trust at a zero profit. They take no pay from the charity. 97 cents of every dollar donated through products, through the sales force, through clients, 97 cents goes to our 2 causes. Now, the couple extra other pennies go towards printing material and other ways that we, sustain communities. But the 97 cents goes towards 2 causes: to help put an end to help to research and put an end to cancers that affect women. And second, to help educate and eradicate against domestic violence. If you don't know much about everything that's happened during this shutdown, I will tell you that the incidents of domestic violence have risen dramatically. I don't know the stats, so I don't want to misquote a figure, but I know that people have been in unsafe situations. and that the level of things that have been going on in our country have been extra difficult for people that are in unsafe situations. And Mary Kay has made it their responsibility to have a texting service, to put money out to women's shelters, and to just help educate and put an end to domestic violence in communities all across the country. So the Mary Kay Foundation takes a huge responsibility to, again, help women with cancer research, cancers affecting women, and then also with domestic violence situations. It's a responsibility that if you ask probably any woman that you know, if she hasn't been directly affected, she knows someone who's been affected by one or both of those situations for sure. It's a corporate responsibility, it's a Salesforce responsibility, and it's a responsibility I personally take very seriously. So I want to explain to you that I really think when we think about responsibility, it's important to remember that responsibility goes hand in hand with when we know better, we can do better. And that is the message that Mary Kay Cosmetics is trying to put out to the world. Yes, it might be happening through lipstick and sunscreen and moisturizer, but guess what? That gives us a platform and an audience to make a difference. So whether women join for financial responsibility, to help with their family needs, to help with their personal needs, to help with their community needs, whether the responsibility is to create a higher self-esteem so that you can make a difference in your community and make a difference in your family, whether the responsibility that someone considers the Mary Kay business is to save money, not have a car payment because Mary Kay takes care of that, tax advantages, freedom and flexibility. There's plenty of ways that you can take personal responsibility and link up with Mary Kay taking responsibility to make a difference in this world. So right now, my personal organization, we call it a future national area. We are building strong with over 500 women working with the same mission, working with the Golden Rule philosophy as a responsibility, working with Go Give Hearts as a responsibility, and working to enrich women's lives as a responsibility. Which one of those resonates with you? Which one resonates with you? Would you say living your life with the Golden Rule philosophy? Would you say having a go give heart and supporting other people's success as you build your own success? Or would you say the mission of enriching women's lives? Which one touches your heart? Maybe all three. Maybe all three are important to you. Well, I'll tell you that throughout my 19 years, I've kind of gone all around and I've hit different levels and I've had different wins and different successes. But I will say that leading this unit, this future area of over 500 strong, has empowered me and has given me a huge level of responsibility to make a difference in individual lives, to make a difference in individual communities, and to make a difference in this big old world. So I want to tell you a Mary Kay quote that I have here on my desk, and it says, "It is important to remember that although change entails uncertainty, it also brings opportunity. Each of us must engage in a lifelong self-improvement program, continually seeking more knowledge and newer methods. We must be open to new ideas and never be satisfied with status quo." So I want to ask you, have you ever in your wildest dream thought about a plan B, a plan A, a side hustle, a hobby of Mary Kay Cosmetics? Well, right now, Mary Kay is offering something that they've never offered before all of this coronavirus stuff happened. and that is the availability to join Mary Kay one of three ways. You can join the traditional way with a $100 starter kit, or you could join the new way, which is called eStart. And for eStart, you get availability to have a beauty consultant website immediately, to have your own e-commerce store, and have the availability to accept credit card payments instantly from customers and potential customers. That's almost a $70 value for $30. You also have the option of the $130, which is combining the traditional and the current way to become a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. So let me ask you, whenever you look at those options, how many of you say, I've accidentally spent $30 at Target, at Starbucks, wherever, and you're ready to drop a heart emoji to join the pink bubble? If that's the case, even if you're not watching this live, I encourage you to text your beauty consultant a pink heart and let her at least know that you want to know more about becoming a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant for the $30 option, the $100 option, or the $130 option. But let's be honest, $30 to say, what if? $30 to consider, if it's going to be somebody's going to find the success, why not me? $30. So this is probably what's going to happen. If you aren't quite ready to drop the pink heart, perhaps you're ready to drop the sleeping emoji. You know, the one with the Z's coming off, the snoring emoji, because I want to guarantee you one of two things is going to happen. If you're the kind of person that needs to sleep on it, you're either going to go to bed tonight, snuggle up in your covers, have your fan on if you do. I have a fan on and a noise machine, and be all snuggled up, and you're going to go to sleep and you're going to wake up and you're never going to think about it again. Or you're going to go to sleep and these little critters, these pink sheep, are going to be jumping fences in your dreams. They're going to be jumping the fences and you're going to be counting 1 pink sheep, 2 pink sheep, 3 pink sheep, right? And if that's the case, then I want to encourage you to contact your beauty consultant tomorrow, to ask her questions and set up a conversation with me or one of the sales directors. Because like I mentioned, in May of 2001, when I quickly said no, it's because I didn't take the responsibility to gather the facts. Once you have the facts and you can make an educated decision, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe I need to sleep on it, maybe I need to see if I count pink sheep. But what I do know is the responsibility is up to you. The responsibility is up to you to be the change. The responsibility is up to you to walk the walk. The responsibility is up to you to ask the questions. The responsibility is up to you to decide, is it time for you to make a difference by living your life with the golden rule, enriching women's lives, and living with a go-give heart to teach everyone who comes after you the important lessons that we learn when we take responsibility for ourselves. And like I said before, one of the best parts of this business is you're in this business for yourself, but you're absolutely never by yourself. I appreciate your time. I'm here for questions. Again, if you're watching this replay, please let your beauty consultant know that you watched it so you can be entered for prizes. Thanks for those who were able to join live. Have a great night.